Hey, hey, hey. Happy Lab Day, everybody. We are going to be involved in a lab activity today regarding motion. But before we begin, I thought we could just have a little bit of fun first. Some physics fun first. We're going to be experimenting with a vehicle with motion. And the vehicle we're going to be experimenting today will be this vehicle here. And so we're going to be putting this through 4 different trials and seeing how it performs and then calculating its momentum. But before we get to that, you may or may not realize that I have set up in front of you a loop with green track. And it may look invisible to you except for the black connectors because the track is green and blends in with the green screen. But I'd like to experiment and see how it looks for you on the big screen by taking 4 different cars, starting with the one that we're going to experiment with, and putting it at the top of the hill that I have set up over here, and letting the car travel down the hill and see if it can navigate its way through the loop and out the other end. So check it out. Let's see if it works. So car number 1 is the car we are going to be experimenting with. Here it is at the top of the hill. 3, watch closely because it's going to go fast. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, did you see that? Too bad I couldn't put it in super slow-mo. You could play this back and check it out in super slow-mo. But the car we're experimenting with did not make it through the loop. So let's go to the next car. The next car might be familiar if you are a fan of racing. Number 43, Richard Petty's famous number and his car. Let's see if Richard Petty can navigate the loop-de-loop here. Here it goes. 3, 2, 1, go! Woo! Leave it to the old geezers. That's right. Richard Petty made it through the loop without any problem at all. Let's go to our next vehicle. For our next vehicle, I chose a Matchbox car that I have that is closest to my 1997 Jeep Grand Cherokee with 250,000 miles on it that doesn't have anything that works except for the motor that I'm still driving today. So here's the vehicle that is closest to my Jeep. Let's see if my Jeep can make it through the loop. Here we go to the top of the hill. 3, 2, 1. Whee! Oh, yeah. Oops. Uh-oh. Kind of made it through the loop and then fell off the cliff at the end. So we'll call that kind of a half successful run. And hey, it's still running. Oh, yeah. Even though it's falling apart, it's still running. And now I have a surprise. How about this one? Should we see if your school bus can make it around the loop? We all know how the wheels on a bus go. I know you're humming it. You're humming it. I know it. Let's see if the wheels on the bus can take it around, not the town, but around the loop. Let's watch. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Let's give a round of applause to those bus drivers. Oh, yeah, baby. Your bus made it all the way around the loop and came back, bounced back, and was almost ready to do it again backwards. How cool is that? Raise your hand if you have a bus driver that is crazy enough to ride around a loop. Oh, yeah. All right, now I'm afraid it's time to get serious. So let's move on to our actual lab activity.